Good evening.
Hello.
Well,
Happy Wednesday.
it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Welcome back to the Nightcap with Sonny
And Claire.
and day 3. We are on day 3 of the 66-day challenge.
I don't know about you, but I'm rocking it today.
We did good. I'm so proud of you.
I'm
we
proud of
we did
you.
good. We kind of a lot accomplished today. It was a hell of a day.
Actually,
and,
can I interrupt you?
you're going to. You already did.
So actually, no, we need to be honest about this. We woke up at 4:50 a.m. And it was tough.
It was.
It was rough waking up.
This
one was rough waking up. I was like, it was tempting to go like, hey, we did it. We woke up at 4:50, high five, and then go back to sleep.
And then go back. Because if you get up at 4:50,
yeah,
we didn't say you had to stay up.
But we're like, no,
get up at 4:50.
No, we have to get up. So we got up. It was good, but we were walking around the block. So we basically, we forgot to tell you this. So we wake up at 4:50, just quickly put some clothes on, grab the puppy, and go for a 20-minute walk to kind of wake up. And last couple of days, but yeah, it's cool. Today, walking around the block, we're not talking, we're not really chatting. It's just
no. It's like, let's just get the damn walk over with.
But then the day just started getting easier and easier. However, I'm gonna have to grass you up. Do you know what that expression means?
No, I don't.
I'm going to have to rat you out. Is that an American term?
Okay, and they call it grass you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna grass you up. I'm gonna tell you.
Rat me out.
So I noticed with Sonny, because he's doing great with his goals, you get cranky in the afternoons. And I wonder what that is. Are you tired, or is it because of the lack of nicotine?
Maybe both.
It's like around 4 o'clock. You can see he's like got this moody face on, and he just is a little bit irritated and so forth. So
I mean, it could be, but I'm feeling it. I'm taking care of business. I feel good physically, and I'm feeling good. And these are just small things. One thing is great is that we have an accountability partner. I'm very thankful for having her as an accountability partner, because it keeps you honest, and you got to stay in the grind.
Actually, I was just saying that to Sonny, is that so I've been a coach for years, and I've been saying you need to get an accountability partner when you do your stuff. I've never been able to find an accountability partner that wanted to join me but I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty extreme with my goals. It's like, let's do a marathon, or let's quit sugar, or let's quit coffee.
It's a lifestyle, man. It's not an easy thing.
So nobody ever wanted to really join me on that journey, except for my mom. She actually did the Athens Marathon with me, but she was living in Canada. I was living in London. So, I mean, we would text each other and like root each other on, but it's not the same thing as like living with someone as an accountability partner. It is way, way easier knowing that you're going through it with me.
Yeah.
Psychologically, it helps.
Yeah, it does. Sure. Absolutely. And it makes it easier. It's a lifestyle. One of the things that I've learned already on this little journey is we just said it earlier. We get up earlier and we have less time.
How is that possible?
Like the day was just packed slamming. We had nothing really in the diary to do today.
Yeah.
But it was busy nonstop.
There's nothing. Like we're not like, oh, let's go watch some TV or relax. I don't know what's
TV hasn't been on in 2 days.
Mind you, it's been busy at night. Like last night, we were at the State of the City award ceremony. The night before, you had softball. And I don't know what tonight's excuse is. I mean, we only just finished doing our exercises. So today for exercise, because we woke up, because we've been hitting it hard in the gym the last 2 days. So like, it was tough waking up today thinking we're not going to be able to do the gym. So we went swimming instead and did 3 20-minute sessions throughout the day. So forth, because 60 minutes of swimming is boring as shit.
Oh man, and
20 minutes and 20 minutes of no stopping, back and forth is tough. But literally, we only finished swimming like 20 minutes ago.
So we just finished.
But we've been up since 4:50 a.m. We've not done any TV or socializing or anything. So what is that?
It's been a hell of a day though. I was interviewed on the iRise podcast with Joan Nwosu. I hope I say your name right. Nwosu. The iRise podcast. It was absolutely incredible. Such an intellectual lady and an amazing human being to talk to. And I've learned some good things today. I learned Perseverance is much easier when you have a partner. I
Aw.
definitely have learned that it's much easier to do those things. But I learned, like I said on the podcast, and even on my short, scars today. I learned that about scars today. The scars are your bullet points of your story, of your life. That's what they are. Whether they're physical scars or emotional scars or mental scars, they are the bullet points of your life and your story for you to teach somebody else. Epictetus was it Epictetus that coined
Yeah.
the phrase that said, "We are here for the sake of each other, teach or tolerate." And that's why you have scars. Your scars are to help you teach. You can teach somebody about something that you went through using your experience,
Because then it
and
means that
share
what
that.
it means that what you went through for any of us, you didn't do it in vain.
You did it so you could teach.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's just been a good day.
I learned lots actually. Actually, in the last couple, I mean, I didn't think about this last night, but I was thinking about it today. So when Sonny finished his podcast, I was actually working outside, and he called me in and he said, "Hey, she wants to talk to you, and she wants to interview you as well, to be on her show." So I'm more than happy to do that. And it seems like it's almost serendipity. Is that the right word? That the last couple of days. So last night we had dinner with some amazing human beings that we met at the State of the City award ceremony.
Shout out to Sylvia and Tony.
The lady was telling me, she's like, "You're an incredible human being." And I had been telling her about how I'd overcome panic attacks and depression that I went through in 2013. And then this lady asked me to be on her podcast because she was desperate to talk about that as well. And I've met people in the last couple of days who said, I'm struggling with panic attacks and so forth. Now, pre-COVID, this was my career. I used to give keynote speeches on this, podcasting and so forth. But with COVID, I kind of let that die. And I guess I've realized in the last couple of days that maybe I should find some time to talk about this still. And I don't know, because people are still going through it, and I went through it clearly for a reason, and managed to make a career out of talking about it. So maybe I should go back to doing podcasts, or I was even thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do this with Frisky Business. And actually a couple of people who are following Frisky Business, our cat cafe, have said to me that they are suffering from panic attacks or anxiety, and they're now following Itopia because I've talked publicly about it. So now I'm thinking, is there a way that I can somehow incorporate in the day either I don't know, let's talk about anxiety playlist, or a live, or a something. So that's what I have learned today is maybe
the need is still alive.
The need is still alive. So
especially after post-COVID, right? Like, I mean, I would imagine that COVID probably led people down a dark rabbit hole of depression and anxiety
and the most important, you're right, because what happens is when you suffer from a mental health challenge, you tend to think that it's only you. And you also, most people will hide it and they'll be embarrassed about it. And then you compound that with COVID, where now you're locked indoors or you can't socialize. You're now even more isolated and alone and so forth. So you're right. Probably levels of anxiety or depression have probably gone up quite a bit.
So she's here to help, and maybe we'll see if we can get you fired up on something.
I also finished a book I've been reading today, and it's called Breakfast with Seneca. So Seneca was a Stoic, and actually I thought it was very interesting. He actually talks about anxiety and negative emotions because that was going on back in the day as well. And the author of this book included in saying that they've done studies that actually of all of the negative emotions that human beings suffer from, the most prevalent one is anxiety. Did you know that? I would have thought like anger or whatever, but no, it's anxiety is the number one thing that people is their number one negative emotion.
Amos Creek says anxiety and depression went through the roof during the pandemic, and I bet it did.
So I should probably talk about it again.
Yeah, you should probably just start firing that up and giving some help to you people out there that might need it. If you know somebody that is going through that situation, share the video with them, invite them to come hang out and pick up some daily inspiration, as we will be here every day to give you guys some tips and knowledge and share our experiences and our wisdom as we go through these things on a daily basis. And I'm looking at 19 more days. I got 19 more days until I get to go to a badass restaurant.
Oh, you're already
and
focusing
have a
on
really
that?
good dinner. Oh, I keep the end game. I learned that from Roger Federer. I just watched the ball. Just keep your eye on the ball, and everything else is just going to fall away. And you're going to play the best that you can play by just watching the ball. And
so is that so when you're desperate for a vape, is that what you're focusing on? Is like, I'm going to have this amazing dinner?
Sure. All that. I'm looking forward to having all the green checks, because there's my little OCD is all about seeing all those green checks.
So it's true. I mean, people don't believe it, but it's true. Visual guilt is a real thing. So when you've written down, hey, the 1 through 66, and here's your goals, and you have to tick a green if you did it, or a red X mark you didn't do it. Visual guilt is a thing. That is what keeps me motivated. I don't want to put that red X, because then I'm going to see the damn red X that never goes away. And
it's not going away until you're like 5-10 days later, until it's off the mix, and you're would drive me nuts. Amanda, I see, she says, I have anxiety and depression, and just understand that you are loved, you are cared for,
and you're not alone.
You're not alone, and
you don't have to. I know this is a controversial thing to say, but you don't have to be stuck in those feelings.
You don't have to. You can choose to work your way out of it.
But I don't want to minimize that either. It's not like a
no doubt. You can't just say, all right, you know what, you're right, I'm not depressed anymore. I'm no more anxiety. I'm out.
I mean, it took me 18 months. But I'll tell you, those 18 months, I white-knuckled it, didn't do any medication for it or anything, read 300 books. I was determined to read my way back into health and so forth. Now, I'm not advocating not going to the doctor and not getting medication. It's just in England, I didn't want to go to a doctor to get help for it, because I knew they'd sign me off work, and I did not trust that my employer would not push me out the door for being signed off work. So I had to white knuckle it. And that's where the reading 300 books on mindset, spirituality, philosophy, psychology, healing trauma, all that good shit. I mean, I basically exhausted myself, maybe, I don't know, but I healed myself. But I just wanted to let you know that
do some reading.
You can get better. And if you want some recommendations for books or anything, or hey, I might start doing a Let's Talk Anxiety playlist or something. I just have to figure out where in the day we're going to fit that.
Yeah, because it is a busy schedule. We got a lot going on, but where there's a will, there's a way, and where people need help, we will come through and do what we can and do our best to help people, because that's just what we're here for. We are here to do the work of men, and by that, it's not men as in men and women.
I keep correcting him, because everywhere we go, he's like, "Here you go, guys. Thanks, guys." And I'm like, "And gals, you know."
Right. I don't even want to get into that, because she's always on me about that. Girls too. That's what I mean when I say guys. Guys is guys and girls. It's.
Oh, he's cranky, boys.
I am cranky, and I'm tired, and I'm cranky, and it's day 3, and it's over, and I'm glad it's over, and I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to get up.
I'm like totally alert
and go. No.
You're tired?
I'm not. I'm tired and wired, but I'm ready to read. I haven't been able to read this book in like 2 days, and I want to read it.
Which book?
This book. I can't stop yawning. Some of you don't know this. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret about your boy, Sonny Von Cleveland. You guys don't know this. I am a chronic yawner. I yawn all the damn time, and I have to. And it's not an indication of tiredness or a lack of oxygen or none of that. I just do it. In my reaction videos, y'all don't even see it, but I yawn a lot in my reaction videos, and I disguise it, because I don't want anybody to think, obviously, that the song is boring the hell out of me. I just have to disguise it, because I yawn all the damn time.
I don't notice it, actually.
I yawn all the time. My YouTube formula book. This is how I'm going to try to take YouTube to the next level.
Put me straight to sleep.
Yeah, I yawn a lot. And good. Then I hope I make you yawn a lot, Amos, because you got to yawn with me, my man. A few days and I will be fine. We're going to get into a little bit more of it here coming up. It's not going to stop. We got 63 days to go.
Does it get easier with the nicotine withdrawal?
I don't know. I've never quit. I mean, I've stopped for like a week, and it doesn't. It's not even hard if nobody else around you is not doing it.
Have any of you guys quit vaping? apparently that's harder than quitting cigarettes.
I've quit both, and I'm coming now to find out that
vaping is harder.
Is way harder.
So don't start vaping, boys and girls.
Do not vape.
No.
Anything else?
No, I don't
have anything else either. Been a great day. We're just in the grind, man. We are here. We're 3 days in, 63 to go. I'm loving it.
Not that you're counting.
Not that I'm counting at all, at all. But I'm feeling good. Amy's quit smoking 12 years ago.
Oh wow!
Amy's never vaped.
That's amazing. Good for you. That's awesome,
you, buddy. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go watch some Napoleon Hill Mind Mastery and have a great night, and then we're gonna sleep, and then we're gonna get up and we're gonna do it all over again because it's a lifestyle. We live the stuff that we're talking about. The daily mastermind is our life. That's what we do. We live it every day to try to live our best life and help others live their best life. We love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Huh? You good?
Yep.
All right. We love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. See ya.